Hello, this is Stephen Crenshaw from the Great American Truck Show in Dallas, Texas. Hello, Tri-State. I'm going to walk around and show you some of the things that we've got going on here today, show you some of the nice trucks, show you some of the booths, and talk to you about some of the new things we've got going on at Tri-State. At Tri-State, we're going to be talking about a referral program. We're going to be talking about a pay increase for company, and we're going to be talking about some new things we've got coming down, a rewards program we've got coming in the future, and we've got a new bonus program coming in the future. We're going to be talking about our nominee for Rookie Driver of the Year, TJ Godot, and we're going to be talking about everything that we do here at Tri-State to grow this company and help our drivers. I'm going to start walking around here in just a second and show you what's going on at the Great American Truck Show in Dallas, Texas. Okay, folks. I'm gonna walk on out and get down to the truck show. I'm gonna show you some of the stuff that's got going on here. I'll just be cameraing everything that I see, so you guys don't have to look at me. All right. We're here at the convention center. We've got registration in front of me for the Great American Truck Show. All kinds of vendors are here. All the companies that all the drivers know about: Pilot, Loves, TA. All those people are here, and then the manufacturers and everybody that wants to sell something, the trucking companies and truck drivers. It's all here in Dallas. Myself and Teresa Porter and all the other staff that are down here, Michael Fisk and so forth, we're trying to recruit some good drivers so we can grow this company. When I hired on with Secured Land Transport in August of 2013, we had 98 trucks. Now we're up over 500 trucks. We've bought companies, and we're helping everybody involved make more money. I'm just going to walk around, show you some of the stuff, and then I'll start talking through the main points that I want to cover today. All right. That's where you register here at the Great American Truck Show. All right, and here's where you go into the main exhibition hall. All right. Wait, let me get checked in, then I'll walk around and you'll see some of the stuff we're doing. Thank you now. Okay, as you can plainly see, here's my favorite place to get coffee when I drove a truck for 18 years at the Pilot. And they're doing a bunch of nice things. They're building much better showers, which I'm sure all the drivers appreciate. And they want to do a lot of roadside business for us. Come out and fix the trucks while you're on the road. Just trying to show all the drivers some of the stuff that's here at the Great American Truck Show. I'll be walking around. Here are the guys at Loves. They've got one of their fuel haulers up in the air. They're trying to open some more shops so they can help us get trucks serviced, get tires put on them, and so forth. That's my new motorcycle right there, the Speedco machine. But that's just a bad joke. All right. These are all the different vendors that want to help you out. Everybody here is trying to get some business from the drivers of the trucking companies. Okay, I'll take you around, show you some of the booths. Then I'll go back to the Pride and Polish trucks, the real good looking trucks that we'd all like to drive. All right. We've got a lot of food here for you to eat. A lot of people want to sell you everything you can imagine. Here's the C.H. Robinson booth. I'm sure most of you have moved a broker load for them. Here's one of the nice pro trucks that are here today. As you know, we haul arms, ammunition, and explosives for the United States Department of Defense. We make sure these men on the side of this truck have got what they need.
They put them on the trash trucks.
That was my favorite headset to use when I drove the truck. They make a good product. All right, I'm gonna work my way back to our booth so I can talk for a second to some of my co-workers that are helping us find some good drivers and some good owner-operators here at the Great American Truck Show in Dallas, Texas. Here's another one of the nice show trucks.
I know.
And as you can see, there's every kind of people you can imagine here at the Great American Truck Show in Dallas, Texas. Drivers, owners, every kind of thing you can imagine. Working our way back to this tri-state booth so I can get a couple of our co-workers on film right quick. There's some of the nice older trucks that are here at the show. Got a clean Mac day cab from back in the day. Okay, getting close to the tri-state booth. Going to come in and talk a minute to Teresa Porter, Jake Moffitt. Okay, there's Jake. Hey, Jake. We're live.
Hey, guys.
All right. Jake, tell everybody what you do, brother.
Well, we're just trying to get everybody in here, get them a t-shirt, get us some exposure, and qualified drivers.
There you go. And normally, what do you do for us, Jake?
I'm a driver manager. Take all of the new folks right out of orientation, and we get them comfortable with what they're doing.
Good job, Jake. And well, as you can see, we're trying to get our driver obsessed t-shirts on everybody. Try to get those out so the drivers know about it, and try to get them to our website so they know about it. Jake, you keep doing the good work, brother.
Guys, enjoy the show.
All right, we're going to go back to the Pride and Polish. I'm going to show you guys some of the really pretty trucks that are down here. Okay, working my way back. Yeah, if any of you guys can get here for next year, let us know. Okay. One of the motorcycles that are down here. It'd be a little tricky to ride with that big chrome elk on the front of it. Kind of different. Got more trucks. As you can see, we've been giving out quite a lot of the Driver Obsessed t-shirts. Okay, I'm gonna go around to some of the nice trucks back here, these pretty show trucks. Got a couple of nice Kenworths. All right, now I'm going to go back here and show you some of the other trucks here. Okay, this is my kids' favorite one. They're crazy for Flex Seal. All right, now I'm just going to walk back through here. I'm going to be quiet and let you guys look at the trucks. Some people have spent a lot of money getting some trucks cleaned up really nice.
I don't say I told you, but just say you changed it.
Yeah, I do too.
Una caja de herramientas, una troca, ahí en el elevador.
Okay guys, I'm gonna walk down past the ones that I like, the old cab overs.
Years ago,
Okay, there's a nice day cab over here I'm gonna go take a picture of right quick. Then I'll start talking about some of the changes we've got coming.
I love it. I can see.
Okay, this isn't for the drivers. We don't need a driver in a fast car. It'll mess up your CDL. All right, I'm gonna walk up through this aisle and talk a little bit. I'm a recruiter working out of the office in Glendale, Arizona. We're trying to grow this company. When I hired on, we had 98 trucks. Now we're well over 500. We need drivers. We need company drivers. We need owner-operators. Our main interest is in company teams. We can help them do very, very well. We have a referral program. It doesn't matter if you're a company driver or an owner-operator. You help us get a qualified driver in a truck. As soon as they get seated in the truck, they accept their first dispatch. We want to pay you $1,000. And look, everybody's trying to find somebody to drive truck. We're just like everybody else out here. But as you all know, we've got a better pay program for company drivers than anybody. Remember, our guaranteed pay is always going to help you. It's always going to keep our drivers from having that zero check. So anytime you meet somebody that you think would be a good co-driver, if you were looking for one, please get them in touch with us. It doesn't matter if you're an owner-operator or a company driver. We want to pay you that referral bonus for helping us get drivers in. Now, some of you have heard we've got some pay increases coming in. Our solos they've got a 2-cent increase. And we're working towards getting a rewards program going. There'll be more about that in the future, but start asking about that when you get a chance and you talk to somebody. All right? And that's for our company drivers. Now, we're also going to we're working on a new bonus program to help our company drivers. So that's stuff we're working on, and start asking about it. We're still putting it all together. All right. We're here in Dallas because one of our own, TJ Godot, is nominated for the Rookie Driver of the Year. There's going to be a ceremony here after a bit, and we're all pulling for TJ. TJ is an Army veteran, 17 years of service in the United States Army for our country. He came through our training program. He's got his security clearance. He's working a team, and he's already hauling ammo for us. TJ's a super guy. If any of you all have met him, you agree with me about that. We're going to try to interview TJ here after a bit. Right now, I'm just walking around doing a bit of talking. Now, here at Tri-State, we're trying to grow. We've got a lot of good customers, and we're always finding new. In order to service those customers, we need drivers. We need company drivers. We need our owner-operators. And it's just about making money. When you're working for a by-the-mile carrier as a company driver, those zero paychecks are out there. When you're working here and you're on one of our team trucks, you don't have to worry about that. I drove truck here for over 3 years, and I tell you what, my ex-wife loves me working at Tri-State. She's never had to worry about her child support payments. So look, we're all here for the same thing. We want to make sure our drivers do well. They've got good equipment that's repaired, and they can haul our customers' cargo. Walk around a little bit more. Try to find my way back to our booth. See if there's anybody else there we can talk to. All right, just stay with me, guys. All right, I've showed you a lot of the floor here. They've got a couple of characters walking around doing all kinds of stuff. They've even got a leprechaun. There's the truck. He's going around saying hey to everybody, doing a little dancing. Okay.
Oh, right on. Yeah, absolutely.
Guys, there's a lot of kids here, and they love seeing the truck, and they love seeing the leprechaun. I haven't seen the leprechaun in a while, but he's here somewhere. I'm going to walk back to our booth and see if somebody else is there for me to talk to. Okay, it's Jake Moffitt. He's doing his best. And again, I hired on with this company. We had 98 trucks. We're over 500. We've got more trucks coming in. We need more owner-operators, solo and team. We need teams to come help us, company teams. We need some solo drivers. If anybody knows a solo driver in the Los Angeles area or the McAlester, Oklahoma area, we need a local driver in each of those areas. Just give us a call. I'm going to walk around a little bit more and show you guys some more of the vendors that are here and some of the stuff they've got going on.
To a certain extent,
Alright.
make it worse.
I'm going to start heading up. Okay, I'm trying to work my way to the ceremony. And here is our Svengali from Joplin, Teresa Porter.
Hey everybody.
Okay.
Our live broadcast right here at the Dallas Truck Show, and everyone wish TJ Goodall the very best of luck as he is one of the finalists here at the Rookie of the Year. So let's get to it.
Okay, and I apologize for all the bouncing. As soon as I get up here to the ceremony, I'll hold the phone just as still as I can so you guys can see the show. And we're all pulling for TJ. He's a heck of a guy. And we hope he wins the grand prize as Rookie of the Year. And his co-driver, Jack Moore, was number 11. So we got two good guys there. We've spent a lot of time with TJ and Jack the last couple of days here in Dallas. And I wish we had a whole lot more like those guys.
Depending on how far away.
Okay.
Well, I got.
All right, we're heading in. Thank you.
That's a good looking truck right there.
Right. Now ready to get started.
For this one or for the last
More
show?
people coming in, so we'll let them grab their seats and we'll get going.
Scanned you guys for this one already?
Okay, here's Mike Fisk.
TJ's up front there.
TJ's up
Quick word
front.
from TJ.
Okay.
Welcome everybody this afternoon. Pretty exciting day. I think I've had the opportunity to shake each of the finalists' hands. Just some real good guys. And
Okay,
excited
guys.
to,
This is TJ. Hey, say hey, TJ.
talk about these finalists
Okay.
as we
We're
go
going to
through the
talk to TJ
presentation
in here. I'm going to show you the show.
ultimately award our winner. So this is the Mike O'Connell 2018. All right. So recognizing the top rookie was actually the idea of the late Mike O'Connell. And he was formerly the executive director of the Commercial Vehicle Training Association. And this is in its 8th year now, great program, and we're excited to keep it going full speed. All right, so I had the opportunity to read through each of the finalists' information and some of the words that they said, and I was super impressed with their humility and just how thankful they were to be nominated and be chosen as a finalist. And that alone is a huge reward. Prizes as well. So wanted to be sure to thank our sponsors that make this possible. So the Award Company of America, and in the end I'll actually show what each sponsor was able to provide for this great event. And I got names of most people who are a sponsor or part of an organization, but I wasn't able to gather all of them. So if somebody's here from that organization, I'd ask that you stand up so we could give you a round of applause. But I don't think Award Company of America was able to have anybody be here. But just stand up if you are, and we'll recognize it. All right. So definitely wanted to also thank Cobra and recognize them for being a sponsor again this year. They've been very generous in the past and continue to do so.
What kind of CV do you have in the truck, TJ?
I honestly don't know what it is.
That'll be
Right.
okay, bro.
Rand McNally. Do we have Linda Papalardo and Kendra Enser by chance in the audience? All right, that's all right. Let's give them a round of applause. We appreciate them being the sponsor this year. All right. Red Eye Radio, I know they've been really busy, so I doubt they've got an individual in here, but we definitely wanted to thank them. The finalist will the show, the presentation, so we're excited to hear from them. So let's give them a round of applause. All right, Road Pro, family of brands. Do we have Kim McDonald in here? Right, or Gina Bonafide. Oh, please stand up. You're good? Okay, she's good. She waved. All right, so Truckers News also partners with a number of organizations to make sure that this program happens. We want to make sure to recognize them as well. So the following 3 organizations oversee the truck driver training throughout the country. So we've got the Commercial Vehicle Training Association, and Don Lafife. Are you here, Don? Don's in the back there. Let's give him a round of applause. Thank you for being here, Don. All right. Then we've got the National Association of Publicly Funded Truck Driving Schools, or the NAPFTDS, just because that's more fun to say. Do we have Martin Garcia here? All right, well, we appreciate them. Let's give them a round of applause. And then PTDI, the Professional Truck Driver Institute. So we appreciate them as well. I don't think they were able to send a rep, but we definitely appreciate them, and let's give them a round of applause. And also special thanks to Truckers News, Linda Longton, Crean Parker, Deanne Winslet, and especially David Hollis, who really puts a lot of time and effort into pulling everything together. So if those individuals are here, if they would stand up. I know Linda, Deanne's there. All right. Thank you guys very much. There's David. All right. So, a few years ago, I was attending the show, and I was working at the time for one of the largest carriers in the country. And I remember sitting and just watching the show and thinking, why didn't any of our drivers make it? Why weren't any of them a finalist? Well, I thought I would mention that in the process to make this happen, just in case you're wondering the same thing, because we didn't nominate anybody, and it was on us for not doing that. So just wanted to briefly walk you through what that process looks like. So nominations come in, and anybody can be nominated who meets the following criteria. Anybody who graduated from a PTDI or NAPFTDS or CVTA member driver training school and has been employed with a trucking company for less than a year can be nominated. The next step then is you have an expert panel of judges who review all the applications that come in. And that panel includes motor carriers, schools, both public and private, suppliers, and trade associations. So they all get together and they review all these applications that come in. And then they use different criteria to try to figure out who our top rookies of the year are. And they look at things like availability for loads, on-time delivery, highway safety performance, customer relations, work record, and non-job related activities. So they're looking at a lot of different things to come up with this great group of drivers. All right, so now let's meet the finalists. All right, I told each one of them I was going to ask them to stand up, and I would do my best to embarrass them. I'm not going to embarrass them, but I did realize after I wrote just a little bit about each one of them that it kind of sounded like a dating profile. So we're going to swipe left or swipe right, but it's exciting to get to know them. I felt like I already knew them because I'd read so much about each of them. But I didn't recognize a lot of them because they said, well, I shaved my beard, or I got a haircut, or whatever the case may be. So it was really great to shake their hands and get to meet them in person. right, so Adam Cobb. All right, Adam, I won't take very long, but just go ahead and stand for just a few seconds here. So Adam is a Navy veteran from Deltona, Florida, and not long ago, he and his wife were both working in a job where they felt like retirement was still too far away. Their dream was kind of to buy an RV and travel the country. Well, he was talking to a co-worker who said, well, why don't you get into trucking? And he said, well, I don't want to leave my wife behind. And he said, well, why don't you drive with her? So that's exactly what they're doing. They're team drivers. They're with Celadon. And they travel across the country together with their dog Jojo, often hauling time-sensitive freight. So let's give him another round of applause. Thanks, Adam. All right, Daryl, stand on up. All right. So Daryl works with EPS Transport System. He's from Martinsville, Virginia, and before trucking, he actually spent 15 years working in a factory making windows. And while window production was pretty grueling, you know, it did help him take care of his two children as a single father. And he feels like it really helped him prepare physically and mentally in order to get into the career and industry that he's in now. He enjoys the freedom and flexibility trucking has provided. So let's give him a round of applause. Thanks, Daryl. All right, David, stand on up. All right, welcome, David.
Hey, David.
So David is
Doing
from
good, brother.
Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Despite dedicating 8 years to the U.S. Army, he still found himself barely making ends meet when he rejoined civilian life as an auto mechanic. While a number of close relatives were truck drivers, he never really felt that it was the career, he just didn't consider it. Later on, a fellow mechanic who turned truck driver told him about the industry, and he became interested in it. David feels like the military gave him the discipline he needs as a driver and aspires to one day own a fleet of his own trucks. Thanks, David.
Thank you for your service, brother. Thank you. Thank you.
All right. James Bell. All right, there he is. All right. Welcome, James. So James is from Stevensville, Montana. And before becoming a truck driver, he worked in construction. And he did it for a number of years, but moving to Montana, it's kind of seasonal, tough to work in the wintertime in construction. But he had kind of he enjoyed a nomadic lifestyle and had a love for traveling. And so he felt like, okay, trucking's a good industry for me, I can do it year round. He's actually committed to a truck fund and hopes to own a truck within 2 months, which is pretty awesome. His only regrets regarding his trucking career is in not doing it sooner. So thank you very much, guys. All right, Larry, stand on up. Good to have you, Larry. So Larry drives with Stevens Transport. He also got his CDL through them, right? Went through training through their program. He's from McKinney, Texas, and he held a number of jobs over the years, from serving in the Army to working as a plumber. Before trucking, Larry spent quite a bit of time on the road traveling to all his youngest son's football games. And while he was out on the road, he would see all these big rigs, and kind of sparked his interest, and he thought, you know, I could do that. And even though he was recognized as the grad driver of the month when he graduated from Stevens Training Academy, he was kind of surprised to get the nomination because he says he's a pretty quiet guy. But he feels honored to be recognized for his hard work and dedication. So thanks, Larry. All right, Matthew Donahue. All right, he's with H.O. Wolding. Yes, thank you. And that smile is infectious, isn't it? Every time I look at that picture, I have to smile. It's great. So he's from Weedsport, New York, and he spent 5 years in the Navy Seabees, working around heavy equipment and driving big trucks, but never tractor trailer. He earned quite a few certifications and licenses in the military, but at the time they did not transfer to civilian life. He knew a CDL would open quite a few opportunities for him, and this nomination goes a long way for him, just as a validation that he's doing his job properly and he made a good career choice. Thanks, Matthew. All right. Mordaunt Platt Bradley. All right. Welcome, welcome. So Platt drives with TMC. He's from Copeland, Texas, and for more than 2 decades, his wife supported him during his military career in the Marines and the Navy. He's now taking the opportunity to do the same for her. His wife is a well-known embryologist, and they moved to the Austin area as part of her career advancement. Platt put his business acumen to work in a few different areas, but really didn't feel like he found the fit that he was looking for. Eventually he decided on a career in trucking and says it's the most fun he's had working since the military. In his first year with TMC, he's already put over 120,000 miles over the road. Nice job, Platt. Thank you. All right, Quentin Ward. All right, welcome, Quentin. So Quentin drives with Werner. He's from Westville, Florida. He spent a lot of time around heavy equipment as a tank mechanic in the U.S. Army. My apologies. And so when he became a civilian, trucking seemed like an obvious choice for him. He was also drawn to the open road because of his love for adventure. He enjoys having the opportunity to see the country that he once swore to defend. And he actually had a really cool experience that I was reading about where he got to go to the White House and got to speak at an event there. And I saw a picture with you standing by the president, right? Okay. Very cool. Good deal. Well, thank you, Quentin. Glad to have you here, man.
TJ! Say hey, TJ!
All right, so Terrence, TJ, good dog. He drives with Tri-State, and he's from Springfield, Missouri. He got his experience in the U.S. Army driving and working with heavy equipment as a heavy-wheel vehicle operator. He feels his 17 years in the Army prepared him for a nomadic lifestyle, and he likes the fact that he's still able to move the critical and sensitive materials our military depends on as an employee with Tri-State. While he's still in his rookie year of driving, TJ has already earned TWIC, hazmat endorsements, and Department of Defense secret level clearances. Nice job, TJ.
TJ! Good job, buddy.
Thank you.
All right, so as I mentioned, super grateful for our sponsors. Wanted to mention the things that the top rookie is going to win this year. So they get $10,000 in cash, more than $1,000 worth of DAS products, Clear Drive 200 2-in-1 headset and stereo headphones, and a deluxe Motor Carriers Road Atlas from Rand McNally, a 29 LX Max CB radio, and a Dash 2308 Super HD dash cam with iRadar from Cobra, a custom plaque from Award Company of America, a feature story in Truckers News, and an interview on Red Eye Radio Network with Eric Harley. So let's once again give our sponsors a round of applause for their contributions. All right, so even if you're not the top rookie this year, you still get a nice prize package. $1,000 in cash, $100 worth of DAS product merchandise, Clear Drive 2-in-1 headset with stereo headphones from Rand McNally, a Dash 2308 Super HD cam with iRadar from Cobra, and a custom plaque from Award Company of America. All right. the time is here to announce our winner. I feel like there should be a drum roll. Yes, thank you. Drum roll. All right. So it's time to meet our winner this year of the 2018 Mike O'Connell Trucking's Top Rookie. Keeping it in suspense a little bit longer on the next slide. So it is definitely my pleasure to announce who the winner is this year. And it is Platt Bradner.
All right.
Platt, come on up if you would.
I just wanted to say it is a pleasure to be nominated among the candidates out here, and my goals to become an owner-operator and to start my own business have really been helped out by everything that's happened to me since I started driving. I would like to thank everybody out there who has supported me. I'd like to thank this organization, and I really appreciate the judges and everything that they do, because I know it was probably a hard decision to pick one person out of this group of people. Thank you very much, and I will do my best to live up to the expectations that the trucking industry expects out of its drivers, and my motto has always been put professionalism back in trucking. Thank you.
All right. TJ, you still won as far as we're concerned, brother. You still won as far as we're concerned.
Right. He asked me where to put the check. I told him to put it in his pocket. But that is his. I told him not to spend it all in one place either. Once again, I'd like to thank our partners, our sponsors, all of our drivers, the finalists this year. Amazing. Like I said, I felt like I got to know them as I read over everything in preparation for this. Congratulations to all of you. We will ask that our drivers, we've got your prize packages just out of the stage off here in a little room. So if you would afterwards, meet us there and we'll go ahead and get those to you. But thank you everybody for coming and supporting them, and have a good day. Thank you very much.
All right. Come on, TJ. Let's go see what's going on, brother.
I'm gonna give me a minute.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right. Okay, guys. Thank you all for watching from Great American Truck Show. Stephen Crenshaw, Tri-State Motor Transit. Be safe.